Hey, everybody. I am so happy to be here with you guys. It's been forever. So I've been to New York and back, and mom is doing good. My sister returned from Egypt, so we were all happy to hear that. And I've just been trying to get some stuff together. Let's see who's here. Hi, Tink Bell. I know. Wait a minute. Tinkbo is Christine. Is Christine? Okay, got it. Got it. It's hard when you guys all have nicknames and your screen names and stuff. Hi, Linda, Charlotta, Karen, Isabel, Liz. Liz, I'm glad you made it at 4 o'clock. I know that this is hard for you. Hi, Marion. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Who else? Inez Rivera. Hello. Peggy's Profitable Pieces. Hello to you. Dawn Swinson. Oh, everybody wants to know the news. Hi, Rebecca. Hey, Laura, Louise. How are you all? I know it is exciting. It's an exciting day. There's so much going on here. And I have another announcement on Friday. So this is going to be one. We'll talk about this. And then Friday, you'll hear the next thing and you'll also see it. Okay. Hi, Christy, Diana. Hope you guys are doing good. You had a good weekend. We didn't do too much. We went and saw my little granddaughter, who's 1.5. The guys went to a hockey game and we had lunch, and that was really nice. So I'm trying to get my studio in order so I can get down to crafting for the release. For Bella, for all this stuff. We have kits going on. It is crazy here, as usual. What's going on with you guys? Everybody good? Sprinkled. Okay, so I do have some stuff to show you. I'm going to wait until we have everybody on, which, well, I just have stuff to say. So, well, when I'm done with that, I'll tell you what the announcement is. Okay. Hi, Avril. Okay, so first of all, when I was in New York, we did the little cute project with the decoupage and the bunny napkins, and I just wanted to show you what I did. I gave the one that I was working on to my mom's caregiver, Jill, and she loved it. So anyway, I just thought I would make a couple more. So I have these. I can show you when I turn the camera down, but I added some little gems, which I don't usually do, but I got them. I don't know where I got them, but I don't know where they went. But anyway, they're little tiny mini like rhinestones. So you're stressed, you have builders in, so you had to move out for a week. What a pain. Ugh. Well, hopefully it's worth it, Avril. Oh, here they are. They're right here. Look at how tiny those are. Teeny tiny. I had to get my tweezers and hey Brenda, good to see you. All right, so I did that one and I did this one, and I wanted to show you the closure that I used. These are similar. I have these in stock if anybody wants them. Hey Janet. Hi Sharon. These, I think they're a little cheaper than the Tim Holtz ones, and they're sometimes hard to find. Anyway, these, they just come in the brass, but I think you get 10. Yeah, 10 sets. These are the hitch fasteners. They call them button studs or something like that. Yeah, button studs. Same idea. They're really handy and quick to make these little closures. So I did, you know, this one, and then this one. I used the same closures because they were working. So anyway, they came out cute. Little pockets to put everything in. I was thinking the kids might like them. They were kind of a lot of work for them to rip out these pages, which they might do. Maybe the older kids. Anyway, just wanted to show that. And also in the shop, I have this set of napkins up. I just posted them the other night. So if anyone's interested, they're in there. Also, you're going to see a bonus thing that you're going to get if you order, because this friend of mine, well, a friend, she's an Etsy orderer person, and she sent me a huge box of fabric, so I want to show you that. Did I say hi to Christy? I don't know if I missed her. Anyway, hi, Teresita. And Teresita's mom, possibly, Teresa. I have not gotten to meet her because there was so much stuff going on when I was over in Puerto Rico. Somehow we passed in the night and I never got to meet Teresita's mom. But hi, if you're there. Okay, so let me just show you a couple more things so I can move it off the desk. All right, you guys know my friend Marla, and I know some of you have been thinking about her and praying. She's her husband Steve is seeking other alternative ways to go because the doctors have kind of said, you know, we've done as much as we can do. So she's going to be going to Rochester and Charlottesville and a couple other places. Anyway, my friend Amy went down to see her this weekend and she sent a present back for me. Marla is an amazing painter. And look at what she made me. Isn't that adorable? And she signed it. I will put it on my desk and have that to always think of her. Also, my friend Amy, they went around to antique stores when she was there. Hi, Jackie. Oh, that was nice, Susan. Yeah, anyway. And she got me this. Have you guys seen these? They're really thick trivets. They're made with like rope, it looks like. Isn't it pretty? What I really loved was this cool leather strap. Isn't this adorable? So, I mean, you could tell that would really insulate anything hot that you would put down. Like a, you know, I use the, it was from Pampered Chef, the stone, you know, the pizza stone. And anyway, this would really do the number. I don't usually worry about that because I have a quartz countertop and that really doesn't have any bad effects when you put hot stuff down or when you like use a, what do you call it? You know, the blade, the blade on it. Yes, for a hot teapot, that would be. It's just pretty. And it seems like, how long would that take to make? I know, I love my little chick. So anyway, that's that. All right. Now, if we have time, if you guys don't have too many questions, but it's okay if you do, we are going to work in this little book. I started it a while ago and I never got to finish, and it's really cute and I want to add some more stuff to it. So I thought I grabbed some things that I had because I keep making ephemera and I don't use it. So I'm going to work with that and add some more stuff to it, some watercolors and some other stuff. Okay, I'm going to show you the fabric in a minute, and I'm going to make the announcement in a little bit. The release party is May 1st, just throwing it out there so I have it, and I can cross it off the list. The next thing is Margaret and I will be together next week. Hey, Sheila, good to see you. That trivet would be cute at the beach house if I could stand to leave it there. Yes. So Margaret and I are going to be on Tuesday, and we're going to do a one dye, two ways section. What do you call it? Segment. I haven't been on in a while. Guys, I've had so much stress. Don't be mad at me. Is that a wax melt on the front of the book? Yes, it was. Yeah. So that's next Tuesday. Also, I'm going to be leaving on Thursday for BellaCon. And there is an additional event coming up. I think that if you signed up for the BellaCon, you get this additional add-on, which is the Jewelry Con. And I put up a post about it before. So if anyone's interested, go ahead on. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I have a link here if I was organized. Yes. Yeah. So if you guys want to go to the jewelry event, you can do it separately. I think it's $49 and it's got 8 classes in it. So, and it's also Juliana who, you know, like invented my loom. So it's like her event. So I am lucky enough to be doing a segment with it called Journal Jewelry. So that's going to be fun. We're going to be making some little charms and other things. Okay, so if you want to do that, that was the link. Okay. Let me see. Let me just show you the fabrics, then we'll do the announcement. Okay. All right. This box is giant. All right. I think maybe the best way would be to put this up because it is so big. Let's see. All right. Let me put the box up and I'll see if it'll stay. Don't do this to me, stupid thing. I thought I had it locked in before I tightened everything so it wouldn't move, but it's going what it wants to do anyway. Oh, I cannot stand this thing. Anybody knows a better way to do it? Wait a minute, let me unhitch it for a minute. It just wants to go. It's like gravity. Okay. All right, you ready for this box? Okay, so as I said, this is Robin Cubbage. She bought a die or something from me and said, I'm going to send you some fabric. My husband is a Moda salesman. And so she wrote me this nice little note and she said, if you know of anybody in your travels that wants a custom quilt, t-shirts, uniforms, men's neckties, I would appreciate passing on my info. So here is her info. And I say, thank you, Robin. That was so nice. I got this giant box. I'm like, what the heck? So there's her info if you want to see. Now, you're going to see so much fabric in here. I decided if I do an order, I'm going to send some along to you guys. Because look at them. They're, oh wait, that's the back. Hang on. Look at them all. So these are salesman samples, I guess. So they're big. They're probably 12 by 12. And look at them all. They come in like different palettes. And this is some Paper Cuts 2, Rashida Coleman Hale. So they're all of the different designers, you know, and this has several patterns in it. Wait until I get to the last one. I'll open one up and show you. Look at that scissors one. We like to cut stuff. So look at this. Here's all of the patterns. Isn't this amazing? So you could make all kinds of stuff out of this. And these even have the coordinating fabrics. I love it. So that's just one. And then there's, I must have been looking through. That's a little one. That's kind of cute. Little 6-inch squares. These would be great in journals for like little flips where maybe you don't want to show your writing, but I think I got to do some projects with these, don't you think? Little banners. Wouldn't they be cute? I don't know if Madeline is here, but I'm sure she would have some ideas, and I'm sure you guys have some ideas. This one is a long one. Wait a minute. Look at how long this one is. Mystic Fable. But look at how long that is. That's probably 24 inches. And there's a couple of them in there. And so they must group them by designer. Anyway, isn't it fun? I haven't even looked through them yet. Look at that. That the girls would love that. The strawberries. Everybody is doing strawberries now. Little houses. So adorable. All right, I have to figure out how to organize these. Maybe I can hang them somehow. But they have them all rolled up. Wait a minute. Let me see what you guys are saying. Salivating. I know. For you quilters, little bags that you could make out of these. And this one, this is another long one. Oh, maybe this is a panel. What the heck? Man, look at that. This is a whole, it's like a whole quilt top. You know, the cheater cloth? That is insane. That's huge. Oh, look at this one. Nature. The deer. Applique. Yes. These are even cute. I mean, these you could just, you know, take them off the thing here and have them just ready to go. Nice neutral, kind of like a sketchy design. Wild Blue Yonder. Look at that. You could use your little deer die cuts with this. Look at these nature backgrounds. Isn't that cool? In all different colorways. Oh, wow. I might have to keep that one. All right. Oh, that's pretty too. That's like fall in New England to me. Wow. I would love to make fabric. Do you guys mind if I go through? Now this looks like another thick one, and no, I think this is another like a quilt top, like a botanical. Look at that. I think that's a poinsettia. Doesn't it look like? Yes, this is crazy. That's a big one though. I can't open it. I even like this tissue paper. Oh, this is like a graphic kind of idea. This is cool too. Interesting colors. Well, these are all different. So this is Trinket Tree, Melody Miller. Well, those are kind of backgroundish designs. So these, oh, look at how bright and happy. Look at this pens. Oh, this is a good one. Look at this. Oh, threads. That is so clever. And I like this graphic. Really pretty. Oh, she goes for the neon colors. Ruby Star. Those would be so easy if you, little matchboxes, if you cut them out and just added them in a journal somewhere. These are really cool. I like her style. The colors are a little wild, but you know, it could work. That's a pretty one. That's a little more subdued, but man, these are neon, but very, very pretty. And they feel nice. You know, I can't like, oh, look at the little cherries. That's adorable. All right. This is another. All right, that's the last thing in the box. Let me move this. All right, this looks kind of Halloweenish, maybe. Yeah, fall. This is Bally Song. Yeah, this would be great for like a Halloween, and they're, oh, that is, I think that's a skull, but who knows? I'm not a huge Halloween person, but somebody is. This looks fall. These are so fun. I mean, I don't really need, even getting a quarter of a yard, I don't always use it all. So these are perfect sizes. Already cut, and the sets that coordinate. So guys, get an order because you want some of these. And if you have a preference for color, I can do as much as I can do, but you know, and I might have to pick out mine. This is cool. Look at like lemon slices, orange slices. Seeing a lot of yellow. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, I am sending this to my friend Cassie. She loves pink. She would love that. Okay. All right, guys. So that's that. Isn't that something? Oh, no. Sorry. I must have moved that somehow. Ah, yes. They are so pretty. Could see flowers made from the fabric and put on hair slides or fabric beads for jewelry. Ooh. Yeah. I mean, wasn't that nice of her to send that? Ah, I love it. All right. Are we ready for the announcement? Okay. Let me get my paper so I don't forget anything. All right. I've been thinking about this for a long time. And I want to say thank you to everybody who posts their work that shows how they use my dies, my stamps, stencils, whatever, my products. When I design them, I have the idea that's in my head. And when you add your spin to it, because we all have different experiences. Some of us like to sew or stitch or do cards or make books or whatever it is you do, you all come from a different perspective. And when you take one of my dies, like a book die or something, and you transform that into your idea, like how you would go with it, it's amazing. And I want to share that. So we are starting a new guest designer program, and it's going to work um, hopefully pretty simply. If you're interested, I would love to hear from you. So I'll tell you what are the expectations, okay? When you apply, you're going to send some photos. You send a photo of you. You're going to send a little bio and talk about, how you like to craft. Hi, Dorothy. Drum roll. Hey, Linda Zambori. And, basically tell us a little bit about you. Tell me. And all of us will find out about you because you will be featured in our newsletter. I do a weekly newsletter. Actually, let me put the link in here because if you're not signed up, you might want to do that so you can see what it looks like. Okay. So you can go to that link, copy it, paste it, and then add your information. You'll be on the mailing list. Okay. And if you're on there, then you will be featured in it. We'll put some of your projects. And, I have an amazing team already, but sometimes they need to, go on trips or, have medical leave or, so I just thought, and I talked to them and they think it's a great idea too. And some of them are here. And they can help you if you have any questions. But basically, we're asking you to be like a guest designer for a week. And what you would do is just share your things that you're working on or ones that your projects you're especially proud of or new things, new ideas that you have, or maybe a technique. One thing we would ask that you, limit it to Sizzix stuff, my stuff, and not use other die cut company. But of course, you could use paper or fabric or anything else that you want to make it, because mat board, maybe you want to do an amazing thing on the mat board. But anyway, we would need a headshot, a short bio, and then 2 or 3 photos of your favorite projects using my products, and then links to your social media. So it's going to be where we're going to share it. So it will be on my social media, sharing you for a week. Now, don't stop, put up as much as you want, but when you're the featured guest, you also have a chance for 15 minutes on a live with me. So we would do one of these and then, either in the beginning or the end or whenever we're available, you would come on if you want. You don't have to do this, but it's kind of fun. Everybody wants to meet you. So it would be your week to shine. So we would love to have you be added as a guest designer. You get a little badge and, we're trying to get the word out to more people. We have a great group, but we all know different people and, posting on Instagram, Facebook, wherever, we're hoping to get some more people into the fold. So that is the thought on the guest designer program. So if you are interested, you can email me. I need to keep it in email so I can keep track of everything. So you'll be sending all of your pictures and everything to me on email so I can keep track of it. Let me see if I have that. Yeah. So you would just email it to me. I know I'm the last person on earth with AOL, but that's my name. So you would just send me your information and I will send you this list of, how it works. So it will explain it a little better. So let me just go through and it says, this program celebrates, what is a guest designer? This program celebrates the incredible talent in our creative community. That means you. One of the best things about my dies is their versatility, and I absolutely love seeing the unique styles, techniques, and ideas that you bring to them. And nobody else can do that except you. So, and what is required? So you would just create a project. Now, it doesn't even have to be new. It could be something you did a year ago, but it's like your favorite thing. So we'd like to see as many as you want to share, um, you know, at during that week. Probably 3 would be a good number. But if you wanted to do like a reel or a little video showing more of them in one bite, feel free. We can talk about that if you have any questions on that stuff. You can share your work as photos, as videos, or reels. Honestly, it's really easy to do a video. Then you don't have to edit, a bunch of stuff. You can just do the video and you did it. And then when you post it, I'm actually not going to collect stuff unless there's a special case. What I would like you to do is post it on social media. Then you tag me and I will grab it and share it. Okay, that way we don't have to have all this stuff going back and forth. It's very easy to do. I mean, I'll need your photo and your stuff for the newsletter, but the projects themselves can get posted right on the social platform, whatever you work in. And I've got a Google spreadsheet where you would put the week that you would like. And I may have to work some of that out because I'm going to be traveling and stuff. And I don't know how much time I'll have to do this while I'm traveling. So, anyway, that is that. And then I would also ask that you post in the fan club so we can all see you and celebrate you there. All right. I don't see any comments. Are you guys, is this too much? Anyone have questions? I know it's a lot. And maybe it's not what you expected. Sorry. Anybody interested? Don't be shy. I mean, we love seeing what you're doing. Oh, and Tanya can share also. Yeah, oh, thanks, Rebecca. Maybe Rebecca will be one. Hey, Karen. Oh, good. Well, come on. You know what, Karen, you need to listen to this because you already posted projects and we want to see what you guys are making. Good, Janet. Janet, you should send stuff for when you did the class with all the people doing the journals. Oh, I would love to see that. Cool cakes. All right. Okay. Well, just make sure you get with me so I know when you want to do it. Okay. And Leslie's in. Okay. All right. Now, some of you are not huge on social media, and that's okay too. So we can figure that out. If you want to send me photos, yes, we were talking about this when we were in the UK. Finally happened. Marion, it kind of morphed a little bit because I love the idea of how people have guest designers for a month and they, this way I thought we could get more people featured. And for me, I don't want a commitment of a month. I want to like do it and be done. So we kind of had to be going back and forth with how much time and how I can do it and still share it, realistically. And with my life how it is, Dorothy, you don't see you doing it? Could you take pictures and send it to me and I can post it? I would love to see what Dorothy does. She's in a stitching guild and you do everything, Dorothy. All right, Karen's going to be posting in the fan club. Now, the other thing is, and I don't really see this as an issue, but some people, they don't want, they have private accounts. They don't want stuff shared. If you if you signed up for a week, you would imply that to me says, yes, I want my stuff shared. So there are things to think about if you are more of a, shy, but really it's just being shared as a story on Instagram, and then it will go to Facebook and be shared in my feed. And it's kind of fun for everybody to say what they think of your stuff and how cool it is. So I hope that you guys will get on board and see. Oh, Dorothy, I am sure you can find stuff. I'm sure. It sounds like you have been creating for a good number of years, so anything we'd like to see. All right. So let me just say perks and benefits. You will be featured for 1 full week on my social channels. You get a spotlight in my weekly newsletter, shared across my platforms, optional 15-minute guest spot on a live session. You don't have to worry about that. It is it's easy. You know, you've seen me. And then you get the official guest designer badge. Okay. And what I'm looking for is passion for creating with my products, a unique original style, projects that show versatility, and engagement with the creative community. And you guys do that already. You're here since you were 7, now 92. That's exactly. I am sure you have some good stuff to show us. So anyway, I would like to feature you if you would like to be here. So just let me know. I'm going to put up a graphic. Oh, actually, I'll put it up right now and you can see what it looks like. It has like a little, you know, how to apply. It's easy. You're just going to send your information stuff to me, and then we'll get a week for you, and then we will feature you. Okay. So I'm trying to streamline as much as possible, but basically that is it. So if you want to take a screenshot, or I will be putting it in the group later. Wait a minute. How do I get out of here? Okay. So I will be posting this officially. You guys are the first ones to hear about it. Okay. This is a brand new thing starting like right now. So if there's a certain time that you can do, or, you know, one time works out better, then, you know, get in now and we'll get you a date, and we will get going on this. Okay. All right. What do you guys, let me see if you're talking to me still. You find live feeds easier than putting posts or personal statements. Okay. Well, however is comfortable for you. We want to see what you're making. Okay. It's not like a, you know, anything. It's just projects. We don't need personal statements, or, you know, I don't know. We just want to see your projects. Okay. All right. Karen is good sharing. Okay. Yes, she is. Very good. Anybody else? All right. Well, I don't know, guys. You'll watch replay and take screenshot. Okay. I'll be posting it in the group and online, because really anybody that is interested, they may not be watching now. So I'm going to post this around. So, you know, everybody can have a chance to jump in and share, because it's like it, you know, think of how long it takes you to create something. Yeah, Avril, definitely. Even if you just shared, like, you know, the projects that we made when I came to teach, you know, that was fun, and everybody's came out differently. And I just love seeing it all. So that's going to help me with content, and with you, you'll be famous. Not that I'm famous, but you know, it's just fun it's a community. So you would be featured. It's fun. All right. Okay. All right. Well, if you have questions, you have my email address, and you can write to me, or you can message me, or whatever. Sometimes when I get messages, I might see them, but I may be driving, and then I can't answer, and then I can't find it again. So email is really the best way to get with me for questions or sending me stuff. You have cantilever boxes. Yeah, perfect. Oh, yeah. All right. Okay, so watch the fan club, and I'll put that link up. And then when you get your stuff together, just send me your picture, your photo, little bio, and your projects. Okay? All right. Sorry. I hope you guys are excited about that, because I sure am. My eye is still, it's seeing better, but it still is not playing nicely with my other eye. And it was a little nerve-wracking driving home in that rain and not seeing right. But I have an appointment tomorrow for the 2-week check, which I can't believe it's been 2 weeks, but we'll see. And hopefully it's a little better. All right. Okay, guys. All right. You ready to move on? Exciting times ahead. Yes. You have to go to dinner. Okay. All right. All right. Good seeing you, Dawn. All right. We'll be live on Tuesday. Okay. Sorry for all these changes, but these appointments, I can't, have to do them when they say. All right. So let's take a look at our little book. We have a couple minutes here. All right. Let me get this hopefully staying in place. Yes. Oh, yeah. That'd be great. Share the graphic. Yes. Good plan. Steve's seeing double. Me too. Yep. That's exactly what's happening, Laura. Yeah. It drives me crazy. I can't see watching TV. Hi, Melody. Good to see you. All right, Melody, make sure to go back and watch the earlier part because we have a new program. Okay. All right. Let me just show you these guys. I didn't know what to do with them to make them special, but I think these are just so cute. And then the hitch fasteners, you know what I like about them? They don't take up a lot of space. Like I didn't want to ruin my little bunny there, but this, and sometimes if you put a little closure across here, it would cut it in half. And I don't know. I'm just liking these lately. They're just easy. And I can't wait to put little things in here. I did one, but anyway, it was fun making these. So here's the other one. And these were decoupage. Poor Steve. The wax melt. Yeah. Oh, you know what, Melody? Today is not the right day. But I had appointments yesterday and today. So yeah, I love this little guy. And the other thing that I did on here was I did the napkin and it was really white. So I just took my watercolors and I just blobbed over the whole thing. And I had already decoupaged it, so it sunk into it. And I love this kind of mottled background. This one I did yellow and this I did blue. And I think you can see where I didn't get close enough to the edge there, but it just looks kind of fun. And then, these are 2 or 3 different pieces to the napkin, but it almost looks like it was a photo or drawn that way with little, daffodils coming out behind them. And anyway, I just loved how they came out, and I had to do the carrot. Yes, I do. Thank you for all that. I do have these fasteners in the Etsy shop. So if anybody needs them, I like them because they're kind of an antiqued finish, and they're so easy to do. So all you do is you punch a hole in the front, and there are 2 pieces. You screw one in the back, and then you just screw this on top, and you tighten it. And then I just poked a hole in the back here, and then just threaded a little thin piece of elastic and loop it over. I mean, it takes no time, and it's really cute. So yeah, if anybody needs these. Oh, and if you ordered them, you would probably get a roll of fabric. Yeah, I did like the watercolor. I hadn't tried that before, Laura. So it came out cute. Anyway. All right. So this book, this is one that I think I did this when the Handbound Journal was coming out. And this one, I used a Coptic stitch. I kind of messed it up a little because I didn't do it. It was like the first time I had done it in a while. And so it's a little loose and it kind of goes in a little, but I still like it a lot. And I love the paper. I think it's called Birdsong. This is 49 in Market. So basically, I just did these and I bound each page in by itself. And then I kind of stuck stuff in here thinking, oh, someday I'm going to glue that down or do whatever. And so I think I'm just going to do it because I want to get it done. I think it's really pretty. So I got some stuff that I had already made, and I thought, let's just test some stuff out and start putting it in the journal. So let's see. We can kind of go through. These are some cards that were in a game, I think. 8 Hours Before the Enemy Fire. So we could just use these to stick in. Photos would be great. Little tags. This was like I was testing out my embossing folder. That one has tape on it. I don't know why. That was like a shimmer, or maybe some luster wax I was practicing. This is a little library pocket, so that could go. You know, I kind of want to do according to colors. Yeah, I don't know. That may not fit. Some of them I don't think will, but yeah, it's kind of really pink, so that may not work. That's all right. Okay, this one. This is a really cute little book, and it's kind of like those hidden paper clips, but it's a tag. I love how that one came out. Just these so cute. All the little elements that when you have scraps, you can cut them out and just kind of combine them to make these little extra ephemera pieces, I guess you call them. This one, that was like a resist, and I was testing a color. And this is like the piece to an earring that fell apart, or I don't know where that came from. Oh, here's another earring. I like to use, like sometimes I get bags of jewelry that is broken or doesn't have the match, and I just take that and cut off the earring part and put a jump ring and add that on. So these are kind of cute. You know, it's nice to have these little dangles hanging down, but I was thinking you don't really see it in here. I love that little stamp of the little fawn. And this is like a velvet flower that's on a roll from Prima that I got a long time ago. And anyway, I do like this little book. I think this is a little too thick, though, to put in here after all that. This is like a little pocket. This is a old design that I had a long time ago. But that's cute, and that would fit anywhere. Colors are good for this book, I think. Maybe we need some stuff for the back. You want it to stand out a little. You don't want to have it too much like the background, or else you won't notice it. But that could be cute right there. These, let's see. Do you guys ever do this? I don't do it enough because I make the ephemera and then I don't put it anywhere. And it's just in a big bunch of ephemera. But, I mean, it would be much better to have it in a book. Yeah, these are greens in the back here. So, these are some watercolors that I did. I think this one no, I think maybe that is an original. But some of them I copy if I like them. And this is just a little piece of washi tape. So I think that would fit right here. And here is, this is some scrap, like a masterboard, piece of a masterboard. But I thought the colors were pretty. So I just tucked that under this little, this is a hidden paper clip. And if you want to see how to make them, they're really easy and really fun. And they have a function, which is to hold stuff in. So I like making them. I can get them on there. Sometimes they're not as cooperative. And then you can add this or, you know. So let's just start in the beginning. All right, there was nothing here. I don't know where that came from. Oh, that was here. All right, I don't know if that goes. That might kind of blend in a little, but I like having things sticking up. So I think I put it there because of this fun little tab thing. So let's just put something under it. That would go. And that might stick a little, so that's good. What else do I have that's pink? That's kind of pretty. Oh, that's kind of too thick. It's got flowers sticking out of it. That's Frank Garcia paper. All right. That can be enough for now. I'd like something on each one. Okay, let's see. Haven't been looking at what you're saying. Okay, you hate postage costs, breaks your heart. I know. You're making a 21st birthday card, Isabel, at the moment. It's giving you more ideas to how you can make it really special. Oh, yeah, the pocket dies are handy. The hidden paper clips. You might still have the photos of the ones you made when you were over here. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Amy did Clear Pocket was with the fuse tool. Yes, that was cool. What are the fasteners called? They're called button studs, I think. Melanie. All right, so that's there. And the fun thing is, on the other side, you have more room to put more stuff and decorate the other side. That is why I like these. And you can use scraps to make them. They're so easy. I mean, we could do a video. I could do that next time. This is a crazy bunch of stuff. I do like this tab here. And that's the envelope and a little button and lace and just little tiny pieces of paper that I probably couldn't throw away. And a music thing. And I mean, just fun. So here is a pocket. Now this is from a long time ago. This is the Pocket Pages and something. Can't even remember what release that was. I think the Folio Journal. So anyway, that's handy because I like the rounded ones. Usually you get the triangular ones, and I do like the rounded one. It just makes it a little softer and a little more interesting. So that's just a journaling card with a lot of stuff on it. You can't make them too big or else they're going to like fall out or give you, your book's going to look like that. So none of these I have stuck in yet though. So that could get something on it, but I don't mind it the way it is. And this is a cute little pocket thing here with just a little piece of lace. And let's see what's on the other side. More, these are stamps. So these are dies that I just cut out of like scraps of paper and they look like stamps. You could also stamp like 2 cents on here, $2 or whatever to make it look like that, or cancellation or the little wavy line thing. And then this is from a stamp set from a long time ago that I had. And I'm going to tuck that under there. So I started out okay. Then I kind of went, okay, this was fun to make. These are vintage playing cards, and I have a bunch of these, and I want to put them in the Etsy store because they have a nice feel to them. They're kind of shiny, but you can dull them down a little bit if you want, or leave them shiny. It doesn't bother me that much. And then this is just like a little accordion book with a pocket on the front with some random, that one looks like nobody even used it yet. Just some label shapes out of paper. So that's why I like to keep my little scraps, because they're pretty and a nice little touch of color. And, otherwise you throw them out. But I know they get carried away. However, this is a little thick. I do like that idea. This is a watercolor, and I kind of like that. Now that I look at it, I know when I made it, I was like, ugh, put that in a book somewhere. But I did want to show you an idea that I had. Oh, yeah. So this would be a good example. This is not really that great. You couldn't find the fasteners. Oh, Melody, you know what? I'll look through and I'll put them in the fan club after the show, okay? You need to put your books together and cut out. I know. That's the thing. Stuff gets lost. I'm trying to finish stuff. Okay, so this I don't love, but what I will do is I will take this and this I might use together, but this one, if I cut that and used it as like a little card, I could do a fussy cut here and just you know, use the flowers. So I would just go around it and, you know, put that in my book. Just the flower. Don't watch me because I'm not very good at this. Pam Bray is the master of fussy cutting. Do you guys like doing it? Sometimes I do, but not when people are watching me. Because I leave too much around the edge because I don't want to cut it too close. So I kind of trim, and then it's like, either I cut it off or it's too, I can't keep a consistent edge. And that's why they have dies, guys. But it's all hand done, so, you know, it's not perfect. But who wants it to be perfect? Not me. And I'm pretty much on with it. Not perfect. But that's what makes things hand done and not computer done, right? I want to look up in a minute and see. See, it stresses me out. I want to see what you guys are saying. You like fussy cutting. Melody does not. Linda likes the flower. Okay, well, I know that some people do. So I say I am jealous of you because it's not my favorite, but you get the idea. So if you're practicing and you come up with something, you don't quite like it, you can cut it up and make it into something else, right? Another thing that I might do is take a pen and kind of outline this. Sometimes it saves the day. But anyway. See, this is what I don't like, all the cutting in. It reminds me of when you paint a room and you have to go do all the stupid taping off, and, you know, that's just the boring part. I want to get the color up there. I didn't really think I was that impatient, but listening to myself, I think I am. Anyway, I could see how this would be somewhat therapeutic. And it does look nice with the little edges around it. Or you could go right to the edge. So anyway, you could chop that one off too if you wanted and trim that. But I mean, that might be kind of cute in one of these spots. So let's see what we have. Oops. Oh, you're not a big fan of fussy cutting. But if you really like something, you will. Yes, I did have a stamp about that, which I can't remember. So I would probably put this on the bottom unless I fussy cut all that stuff off. But let's see if we can find a good home for this. Now, see, I really liked how this one. I like how that came out because I cut a couple of these flowers. Now, these are all stuff that I had already painted and had just laying around. And then I kind of like how that came out too. So, you know, sticking that in there, that is one of the ones that I do like. That's a little belly band with embossed the lace design, and then just, that's too much, I think. All right. Family. Something happened to that. I don't know why I put that there. I don't have any family picture or anything, but that might be pretty there because you've got that color to kind of, what do you think? The other thing is you could just kind of put a little glue here and here and then use that as a tuck and put like a bigger card in there. Let's see if we have, or like a tag. This is from Jenny Atkinson, I just saw. So I would like to keep that in there. And that color of the ribbon is great. So I kind of like that. All right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Yeah, you think? You don't like fussy cutting either? Yeah. It's like they have tools that you don't have to do that. Somebody would say that would be scissors. Well, better than scissors. All right, I'm just gonna, and this, look at how that goes with that. It couldn't be better. And wait, I'm just going to press that down for a little bit here. I could have cut that better, actually, now that I look at it. Oh, well. And you would see more. Oh, well. That's all right. You can grab it out. That's good. All right, this can stick out. I like that. All right. Here is some lace, another little belly band. This is a card, a little tab. Looks cute. Not very much, but you could write over here, or you could put a photo, or something like that, like a little frame. And that's cut out of the envelope. I was going to get all those dies out, but I didn't get to it. Now this thing, this is like a little fold out that you could do. And I like doing these too, because usually I write on it, but you know, now this one, maybe not as much. I wonder, yeah, it's like right the same size. It's a little big, but that could actually go here. Might have to trim it down a little, but that's pretty. That goes with those colors. That could go probably here too. Yeah, it is like almost exactly the same height. So what you could do is make this into a pocket by just gluing here, you know, so you could put this in there, or you could put it back here. So that is kind of cool. Seems I might trim it down a tiny bit. All right, what else do we have in here? This is like a journaling card, but it's made out of mat board, and I think it's just a little bit too thick because it's got this, it's like earring or something. Isabel doesn't mind fussy cutting, but her hands started to ache after a while. Yeah, I'm not quick either. Okay, so that maybe is a no-go. This is just a little card. That would be, you know, you could stick that somewhere in here. That'd be fun to write on. Yeah, I like that a lot. You could do family photo here. That would be perfect. That's now one of my favorite spreads. Same with that. Now this is a piece of fabric, and I thought it was so pretty. I bought it in like Bar Harbor, Maine when we were on a cruise, and I think that would be a cute little pocket or something. Oh, I guess it goes like that. I've seen a thing, I forget what they call it, a flip out or something. They have all these names, but basically, say you wrote in here something about like, oh, my surgery, blah, blah, blah. And maybe you don't want everybody looking at it, you know, if you brought it somewhere. So you could just glue in like this little piece of fabric, like a flap, and it would cover it. And if people were really rude, they could look at it. But, you know, I don't know why you would even bring it if you don't want people to look at it. But let's see. Yeah, this paper is so pretty. I love it because it has the whole range. Oh, this. Oh, I thought that was from. Wow, that's kind of cool how it made that border there. And I think that does go kind of nice. Well, let's see what else there is. There might be better color. This is kind of cool. That could be something in there. I don't know if I left it. No, see, I should have, although the leaves are kind of pretty, but I don't know. But this could get stuck in. I like that. All right, now this is, I think that might be it. So let's see what else we can stick in here. Oh, here's some fabric, some more fabric. That's too pink. I think I tried to do it. Yeah, this might be, I think that's too pink. Or any, it's more of a salmon, so, I mean, who's going to say anything? This is a watercolor tag that I just had. I don't know what I did, but that's kind of pretty, but also too pinky. Now this one is not, because that's more of a peach tone. Oh, all right. That's like a little card. Just white. This could have a sentiment on it. Oh, seems too obvious. What about here? Then you got that. Yeah, let's do that. That I kind of like. What do you think? There's these brown things. Sometimes I just don't like to cover up the art, you know? What else? Oh, it's like a little tag folder. See, that does nothing. It's just blah. It does pop a little more there, but I don't love the colors. That it kind of blends in. I don't hate that. Same there. Now that might be nice because you've got the white. And that can open out. The other thing that you can do is, and it's a little tricky on here because you have this scalloped edge, but you could do it from the top, where say you had a tag that folded over, like those hidden paper clips, or, you know, even if you wanted to go that way, but you could, I've seen where people, yeah, they glue this down here, so then you can open it up, or you can flip it and glue like here, so you have a pocket here and then something here too. So the folded things are not bad. Now when I look at that, I don't like that against that. Did I have something else in there? I'm not even watching you guys. You struggle covering up the art. I know. This picture, I took this. I was leaving my mom's house when she lived in upstate New York, and there was a field of all of these wildflowers, and I just loved it. So I made this little shaker card out of, I used my fuse tool, and I printed the photo, and then I added these little bees. I just think it's so cute, and it would go right perfectly. Oh, that would be nice there. I could just use a paper clip and just stick that on, you know. All right. Now, what else do I have? I only just went and grabbed some crazy stuff. Now these are fun because you could do a couple of them and tuck little cards in there and stuff, right? Oh, it's time. But let's just go through. See, these are like my reject watercolor stuff. But I think the colors would work. That's pretty, actually. It's a cute little one. These are some experiments. These are on mat board. Oh, look at that little stamp. That would be cute, although it might be too pink. Anyway, these are where I got my 23 summer. They're just like little things that took a minute to do, but I still like them, and I'd like to make them part of my journal. So I'm going to go because I've been talking for like an hour straight. So, all right, guys, let me, thank you for hanging in there. I don't know if you go crazy with people doing that, but there's people, that's like their channel. They just get on and make stuff, and, you know, nobody says anything, but I don't know. I feel weird, but anyway, that's how I work, and I think about stuff, and I try to put it where I want, but then I change my mind. You're probably ready to slap me. Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging in there. Like to lessen lightly over center of page to add stamping or ephemera. That would be a good idea. I didn't even have any of that stuff there. So all that stuff can be added, and also to make layers and stuff. Okay. Well, thank you guys for coming on. And now remember, I said Friday I have another big announcement. Okay. And you're going to get to see the unveiling of something. All right. Okay. I will send I'll put a post up in the group, and see you then. Okay. All right. Thanks, everybody. Don't forget to apply to be a guest designer. Okay. I'll put a thing up in the group, and you can let me know. Okay. All right. Thanks, everybody. See you soon.